What's going on, YouTube? This is Logan here today. Today I am bringing you guys some more of this Palance kind of team. This team also features the Electros. This Electros has been super clutch for me for during recording and while I'm not recording, just doing some practice battles as well. This Electros is amazing. Thunderbolt, Flamethrower, Giga Drain, and Dragon Pulse. This thing has the coverage. I am thinking about changing up his EV spread though. I want to add 124 to its speed or give it the Timid Nature. What I'm trying to do, what 124 would do, is allow it to outspeed Scizor. And I'm debating on that. But yeah, Scizor being somewhat of an issue, kind of a small issue, you know, like we have a hard time maybe hitting it. We don't have, well, I mean, you really look at the team, we do have free resist, maybe even a fourth. But I mean, I don't know. I got beat the other day by Scizor, and I was thinking maybe, you know, if Electros was faster, that would be a good candidate. Anyway, just thoughts, just some ideas. Anyway, guys. Hope you guys do enjoy the battles. Sit back, max relax, get you some popcorn, get you some sweet tea or whatever you like to drink, and enjoy the battles. Battle number 1. Okay, so we got Wo-Chien, Fluttermane, Corviknight, Tauros, Glimmora, and Garchomp that we're going up against. Okay. Question, I guess. How do you guys tell what Tauros is? Is this a fire Tauros or water Tauros? Is there like any small indication that would tell you guys, hey, this is fire Tauros or water Tauros? Leave that in the comment section down below and I will greatly appreciate it. Anyway, see what we want to do here. I think I don't hate Palafin at all, right in this matchup. I don't think it's the greatest, especially since you get the Wo-Chien, but I don't think it's bad either. I think we have to bring our Ruination Pokemon just so that way we can try and counter it, hit it super effective, really hard. I have ran into an offensive Wo-Chien too, though. Those things. That was kind of scary. Lead. Let's go Palafin. And in the back, let's go Fluttermane. Let's do that. So we're bringing our offensive Pokemon for game number 1. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully it all works out just fine. I like to usually, when I bring Palafin, have Arcanine or Amoonguss with me. That just basically, when I go for flip turn, that is Fire Tauros. So you know what, I could have the right Pokemon. But usually when I flip turn, then I can able to go into a bulky Pokemon. Fire Tauros. Okay. I'm fine with that. Well, go ahead, go for flip turn. See how much damage we can do. He shouldn't be able to threaten us with that much damage. He could go close combat. I do believe that we live that though. So 42 HP. I mean, we barely live. But thanks for dropping your defenses, dude. And like I said, we're adamant. Even though we are, even though our attack did get dropped, we're still doing a pretty decent chunk of damage with just an adamant base form. Now right here we have Fluttermane coming out. Fluttermane can hit this thing super effective with the Psy Shock, and I don't see no issue why not go ahead, go for it. We could also go for Moonblast, predicting maybe a switch. I think we get more value out of the Moonblast than we did with the Psy Shock. We could Terrasilize as well, and I don't hate that. Like, if he sends out Corviknight just to take this attack, I mean, this is coming from a Fluttermane. This Fluttermane does have Wise Glasses instead of Choice Specs or something. I didn't want to be locked in. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be locked in. I could go for expert belt, and I'm kind of thinking about that. Give me some extra power on some of my weaker moves like Mystical Fire and Side Shock even. Shadow Ball, you know, if we hit something super effective. To me that might be a better option. I don't know though, because that's still quite a bit of damage. And now, here lately I haven't seen too much Mystical Fire on the Fluttermane, so maybe this will catch him off guard. See if we can pick up the one. Let's see if we can finish this one off. Because I think as long as we knock out the Corviknight, there's no more Fluttermane answer. And really and truthfully, this Corviknight's not a Fluttermane answer unless he terrestrializes. And right now, terrestrializing your Corviknight, that's kind of like a really, really hard sell. He goes ahead and switches it out though instead. Going into Garchomp. That's not a good Pokemon at all to bring in this situation. Unless, granted, unless you terrestrialize. I don't know a Garchomp that wouldn't like this though. You know, like even if you terrestrialize and you end up resisting our Moonblast, this is still gonna hurt. We're base like what, 135, and we're modest. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not gonna feel good. Fire. Okay, okay, respectable. That will resist our that will be resisted, but like I said, this is still gonna hurt. It's not as much damage as I was hoping for. Rock Tomb coming out to lower our speed. I can still use Fluttermane. Fluttermane is super clutch, super good here. I kind of want to save Palafin, so Chien-Pao, we're going to go ahead and send him out. I need Fluttermane and its speed. I'm just going to have to find a way to get rid of this Garchomp, and I think Fluttermane practically wins the game. So Chien-Pao's out now. Chien-Pao's still got that nice and powerful Sucker Punch if we feel like we need to go for it. In this situation, Chien-Pao should outspeed. He's switching up his moves. So I feel like we can definitely go for the crunch here, and this crunch might just pick up the KO. Oh, barely misses the KO, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine, as Garchomp will go for Earthquake, finishing off our Chien-Pao. But that just puts us in this nice little situation where we have our Palafin. We can go for Jet Punch. This is one of the biggest reasons why I like leftovers on this Palafin. We're going to take Rough Skin this turn, but next turn we should be fine. Yeah, we already know everything about his team. Yeah, Jet Punch right here. KOing the Garchomp. And then Palafin does good into the Tauros. And then Palafin, honestly, if he sends out Corviknight, we're wave crashing. And it should hopefully knock it out. Like, it's still kind of tight, but I think we're okay. I think either or, we're fine. Yeah, there's the Corviknight. Corviknight's taking a lot of damage, folks. That's why I'm saying this wave crash might just be enough. Let's go for it. Let's see. I've seen this Palafin knock out some stuff that you wouldn't expect. It barely misses the KO. Hurt by Rocky Helmet, hurt by Wave Crash Recoil, and now we're expecting maybe a Roost. Don't go for Roost. Drill Pack, fantastic. At this point, I believe this is game, because I don't necessarily think Tauros has enough defense to take a super effective attack from a Fluttermane. Granted. Yeah, I was about to say, granted, we ain't done that, no damage to it, but yeah, we have. We flip turned into it turn one, and it did a nice little chunk to it, so that worked. So there's the Tauros, yeah. Intimidate does not matter. Tauros, I don't believe, has a priority move, so let's go for that Moonblast, see if we can get this KO as he outspeeds. Yo, he's Choice Scarfed. Choice Scarf Tauros. Ruining my day. Oh no. You can't do that for me on game 1. Well played, well played, well played. Alright. Game number 2. Tinkaton, Garchomp, Meowscarada, Goldengo, Azumarill, and Solureg. Alright. We gotta recover from game number 1. We got kind of beat up. So game number 2, we didn't really lose on anything that I think we did wrong, though. I think we set ourselves up for the right board positioning. I just think things like Choice Scarf sometimes just happens, you know? Hey, it's part of the game. Anyway, this game. How does our Palafin look? Palafin looks like it can do some work, so I don't hate bringing it. Like, honestly, we can go. I'm thinking of leads as well. Like I said, I like having Palafin plus a Pokemon. I think our Pokemon in this game will probably be Amoonguss. We just have to find a way to stop that Solureg from going off. And that Pokemon, honestly, our Palafin and Amoonguss is great into this guy's team. And then our last Pokemon, kind of something that can stop. I'm going to bring Chimpao, and that's mostly due to the Garchomp, more so than the Amoonguss. Pokemons I don't want to see. Solureg and Garchomp would be nice if we just don't have to deal with them at all. Let's see. There's the Garchomp. There's the Garchomp. Okay, fantastic. Now, usually you're seeing a lead Garchomp like this, you expect maybe Stealth Rocks. So this should be okay to flip turn here. We could, I don't want to necessarily go into Chimpao to threaten this thing out, though, because he could go on the offensive. And then again, going into Chimpao right now, if he goes for Stealth Rocks, we're in a great spot. Because then we get to keep our Focus Sash. So let's try this. This is probably not the right play, but like I said, if he's going for Stealth Rocks, this is we pressured him really hard. There it is. There's the Stealth Rocks. We wanted Chimpao in before Stealth Rocks. Now we got our Palafin activated as well. So hey, things are looking up already. He doesn't really have a great switch to maybe like a Crunch or maybe even Sacred Sword. He has a few switches, but either or, I think we're fine if we go for. Let's just go for the Stab Ice Spinner. This does everything that we need it to do. He does decide to Terrasilize. Remember, we are Focus Sash, so we shouldn't have to worry here. Steel. Okay. But hey, I can hit you with this Ice Spinner this turn. Granted. We still have to live, and he's probably Rough Skin. Ooh, wait a second. Yeah. Oh wait, no Rough Skin? Hello? Hi, how you doing? What's wrong with your Garchomp? I think he's broken. I like a broken Garchomp though in this situation. Because now it means I get to KO it with a Sacred Sword. If you don't have Rough Skin, I don't know if Ice Spinner activates Rough Skin or not. It should. So, no Rough Skin on your Garchomp, that really is game changing. Because that just leaves my Chimpao alive. And what are you gaining from what? Sandvale? You're not a sand team. So you're gaining 0 from it. So yeah, I'll take this. I'll take this every day of the week. Thank you very much. Thanks for the free KO, basically. I gotta keep Chimpao in though, because we're sitting at 1 HP and there's Stealth Rocks on the field. But I'll take it. Meowscarada's in. Now Meowscarada could go for Sucker Punch. It could, but I don't necessarily think Meowscarada would run Sucker Punch. It could also be Scarfed. Either way, I think we go Ice Spinner just to see what happens. U-turn. Okay, yeah. It's definitely Scarfed. And that's not too uncommon. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, Chien-Pao kind of got stuck, but hey, at least now we get to see who he brings in to try and fight whatever we want to bring in. Goldengo, okay. I'm okay going to Palafin here. Basically due to Amoonguss not really being able to do anything to a Goldengo. So we go Palafin. And we have not Terrasalized yet. So this would be the best Pokemon to Terrasalize. I just want to go for the Jet Punch, so that way I don't get no recoil damage. Just to see how much damage we can do with the Jet Punch as well. I'm not expecting it to pick up a KO, but I'm expecting it to do quite a bit of damage. Hopefully it will be enough. I mean, if it picks up a KO, I'll take it. But I just want a 2-shot. There's the 2-shot. Minus if it has leftovers. Hopefully it does not. And we get critical hit and a special defense drop. Really? Really? Really, game? Alright, yeah. We'll Jet Punch one more time. We should be able to pick up this KO. No problem. No questions asked. The last Pokemon is a Meowscarada. And as long as we, really and truthfully, we can go on Amoonguss now. Wow. Meowscarada. See what it wants to turn itself into. If it has, what? Hopefully it doesn't decide to turn itself into a grass type. If it has the protein. I mean, if it does turn itself into a grass type, we still have Amoonguss. I just want to put it to sleep, though. And then start clear smoking or whatever. But, I mean, worst case scenario, we don't do that. And we just have to... Yep, it turns... Well, I didn't see protein activate. So it stays a grass type. Grass dark type. Okay. Fine. We'll just clear smoke. We'll clear smog to victory. Really and truthfully, going up against a Meowscarada, clear smog's not going to be doing that much. It looks like he's locked into maybe Flower Trick. So I think we was correct on it being a Choice Scarf. And yeah, clear smog looks like a free hit KO. We're going to outpace it. That's the biggest thing. And from some miraculous way, you KO Amoonguss. By that point, Jet Punch will take you out. So yeah, we won. Yes, we win. We make up for it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, our third and final battle. We're going up against Apple. Rocking out with a Palafin of their own, Pelipper, Kilowattrel, Chien-Pao, Quagsire, and King Gambit. Okay. What can we do here? Definitely can go Palafin. I think you're going to lead like your Kilowattrel. So maybe that's not the right play. We can go Fluttermane. I don't hate Fluttermane. But just where do we put Fluttermane? Because obviously that King Gambit's going to be an issue. Maybe we go offensive. And then we can go like Amoonguss. And put stuff asleep. Amoonguss definitely will help wall some stuff. The thing is, Arcanine might be just a tad bit better. So is Electros in this regard as well. Let's go Arcanine. I think they got more threats that Arcanine should be able to handle than what Amoonguss can handle. Granted, putting things to sleep, if I could bring a fourth Pokemon, I probably would. But anyway, I would bring Amoonguss for sure if we was allowed to bring like a fourth Pokemon. Unfortunately, though, that's not the case. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so they actually leading their Palafin. We were leading Fluttermane, saying, hey, I know your Palafin strat, man. We're not going to let you have it for free. We're going to Terrasilize. We're going to hit this Moonblast. I mean, we'll outspeed the Palafin, granted, unless it's Choice Scarf or if it's going for Jet Punch. If it's going for Jet Punch and it KOs Fluttermane, we may have to find some type of replacement. It shouldn't. It really shouldn't, though. Fluttermane does have some pretty bad defenses, but Jet Punch coming out did way too much damage. I need that to do less, please. But hey, at least we take out the Palafin. King Gambit on this particular team of mine that I'm running. Getting a King Gambit on this team would probably be clutch. Probably would be really, really nice. So, may have to start working on that. Alright, here comes Pelipper. Pelipper has no priority at all. I'm okay with this. Fluttermane, use Moonblast and destroy the Pelipper. Wow. Okay, I'll take that. No Focus Sash or anything on the Pelipper. Fluttermane's just like, okay. Alright, last Pokemon, Chimpao. Really and truthfully, Fluttermane should outspeed this too. And if we can one-shot it, that's the best way to end a video right here. One-shot a Chimpao, best way to end a video. No Focus Sash, I bet, though. It's probably also got Sucker Punch, let's be honest. I don't know why you would go into Pelipper. Unless, yeah. Terra Ice. Okay, I mean, that's not the worst, I guess. That's a very, very bad defensive typing, though, but hey, if you got Ice Shard, I guess you got Ice Shard. Okay, are you Life Orb by any chance? Alright, Fluttermane goes down. Are you Life Orb, or are you... Yes, you are. Okay. I mean, I do have Arcanine. Actually, that... Maybe the Drizzle's how you counter the Arcanine. I don't know. But right here's our Chimpao. And I'm Focus Sash, so I'm not too worried about you going for like a Sacred Sword to KO me. But you should be worried about me going for a Sacred Sword to KO you. Just saying. Because I think Focus Sash is the best on Chimpao. 100%. I just think it is. Because, I mean, we just did just as much damage as he did. And, you know, we lived and he didn't. That's game. And you know what? That's the best way to call it right there. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys made it this long, you guys are the true champions of Paldea. And, I can't thank you guys enough. Anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. This is Logan signing out. Peace.